Hello, this is Shrike playing more Commander Quest, and I think this time around I want to actually mess with Grog again. Cask of Eternity is very high value. It is very, very good if you get the double exhaust relic, but even without that, it's a pretty solid passive if you can manage to get a lot of Grog cards going. The Cheers Commander skill, unfortunately, I have not found to be very useful. So instead I'm going to go with the flexibility of giving free placement to other cards in our hand. And we'll just see where that takes us. I'm sure we will always include Grog to some extent here, but how much? Who's to say? Emerald Shard, well, I paid 24 HP to get 60. So we're basically just starting with way more HP than normal. I'm thinking we want to go up here. Probably want the enhancement, almost certainly. Especially since we're going before right into the Wacky Labs. Enhance a card and then Wacky Labs it. We will miss the shop. Both of them, potentially. I guess I'll have to decide whether I want... If I have a lot of money, go to the shop. If I don't have a lot of money, get the letter, chapter 1. And then, of course, this just looks pretty straightforward. I can just hop to it. This might be a little difficult to start with. I'm not a little bit careful. So, I'm going to probably just play all my stuff together. For one particular reason. That is, I think I can buff most of them, at least, with the Grog. These will get as much value as I can out of it. And I'm thinking maybe I just use our Flambe turn 1. That will just completely negate the fact that they are +1/+1 with protection. And allow us to get our ball rolling much faster here. I'm going to actually use our free placement to get these up closer and do more damage to him than I otherwise would be able to. Almost killed him. Almost. Everything here will die, so that's of no concern. Which allows us to continue to do this. I could play a miner, or I could get another random Grog. Hey, look. Get to kill everything again. And this should be enough damage to kill him. It is. I just need him to tap. There you go. Tribal Merchant, Indigo Archive. I mean, Indigo Archive we could definitely use to hold on to like the Shield Breaker until we need it. It's not like a dead draw every single time. Tribal Merchant is always good for the sake of getting mana stones. We don't have any relics here that really ask for any of these in particular. I think Tribal Merchant is definitely the better of the choices. But there's definitely an argument either way. I don't think I want the faceless one. You could argue I've got a lot of max HP right now, but that won't last very long. We will quickly cut it down if we take extra relics at the end of chapters. Maybe we won't bother to do that. So I'm just going to keep doing this strategy. Well, I mean, that doesn't kill them completely, but it does allow them to be one-shot by our bolt spitters. Instead of being 2 shots. We've got some 5/5 rogues up top. Now, if I had been more aggressive with playing miners, I could have had enough to get a shield breaker, but oh well. How do I want to do this? We're probably fine to just get a free placement to like surround the rogues or something, but I don't think there's a huge need to do that. Will they kill these before they die? Probably not. They will with help. Nice. And now I've got shield breakers. I'm just gonna put. Actually, you know what? Why don't I should have done this to begin with. I think we'll just have enough damage up there to kill. And we will be totally fine down here. Perfect. We're getting a decent amount of gold. Steel digger. Hey, that's nice. That's always just a really solid chunk of steel. So if we remove our miners, let's go on the right this time. Choose one random relic, obtain 150 gold, or take damage. I take damage. Oh well. That would the other ones would have been amazing, but of course we got the 1 in 3. I don't know how weighted that is. It doesn't say the odds. But hey. Steel digger at least allows us to get a shield breaker immediately no matter what. But I did draw a lot of miners to go with it as well. We are losing on both fronts, naturally. Oh, shield breaker will definitely help. Get some mana. I can do this to help make them a little tankier. I am ignoring up top, for better or worse. I'm assuming they won't reach me this turn. Almost. Can now wall them this away. Let's just play 2 steel, because I think that's better to get up to 20 in case we need to play more shield breakers. Now the enemy commander is shielded, so he's taking less damage from our archers. It's better to play our melee units. I'm gonna have to free placement one of these turns to just close it out, but we don't have anybody that's really high damage. Super benefits from free placement. But hey, we can do stuff like this. Yeah, just help kill that faster. And everyone will mob him. Hit him with your pickaxes. Huzzah! Ooh, brewery. That's definitely a card we want to enhance. Especially good with Steel Digger. Now, I kind of wish we had taken Indigo Archive, but it is okay. We'll work on killing this. Archers can also help with that. And I'm not going to worry about the bottom right now. I'll wait till next turn to check our supplies. Wow, I just got a whole bunch of very basic things. Well, overtime pay. So each one of these should give us 10 now. Sure does. That's pretty nice. I do have to worry about these spearmen. I don't have to, I guess. I could kill them with this. I could also kill the archers with that. But if I do that, I can focus everything down below. The land down under. The bottom lane, known as Australia. Well, it's always hard to decide whether I should just go for the kill or if I should focus on staying safe and avoiding damage. We should be able to get some... Yes, exactly. Perfect. And just kill those archers. And now I can free placement. So to do this. And I guess, why not? Oh, the Cask of Greed! Not the Cask of Greed, the Cask of Eternity. Oh. Isn't that just a beauty? I wasn't paying attention to how much we had filled it. Plus damage, too? Alright, how big are these? 415, 612, 414. But a lot of attack speed. And just murdered him. Guild support is really, really good, but I've got this to enhance, I've got this to enhance, I've got this to enhance. And plus, realistically, I'd rather the Steel Digger rather than Contract Miners. I'm gonna re-roll Military Rates Plus. Hey, already enhanced. It can enhance all the things in our hand and solve quite a few problems. Speaking of enhancing, getting 2 Grog cards every time you play it is just so unbelievably useful. It's got incredible utility. Trumpet or Mappa? Well, the Trumpet's definitely better for us. Well, the Mappa is definitely flexible. The things we want are all like aligned anyways. We don't have enough money to really justify going to a shop. What do I want to experiment on? Steel Digger being free would be nice, but so would Brewery Guard. Like so. That's really, really good. Its health doesn't matter a whole lot. Especially if it's free. Alright, we'll go to this danger battle, which we should be pretty decent at. Especially with the Trumpet. Because that is some extra damage we get to get out on the turn 1. Alright, that's nice. Now I need to start putting a little bit more down here so that we can... Fortunately, I didn't save my steel. But we can work on killing this. Fuck these guys up a little bit more to survive. Maybe one more hit. We're actually kind of just crushing. Hey, that's a good pickup. I could free placement to probably win. But I think if I just wait one turn to do that, it'll be better. While they clear that up. Because all this will block them. And we can free placement. Ooh, I mean... Well, don't mind if I do. This being one cheaper is quite humorous. You don't really see 19 steel as a cost very often. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff and I've got a lot of just enough mana to make this happen. I've broken through on both sides, so there's really no reason not to. Oh yeah, well this is complete overkill, but I can get it up to almost entirely. Dude. This is why I like the Cask of Eternity, it's just really, really easy to proc multiple times. Watch, I can even do one more. And I can sit at 9. Oh, actually, perfect. I can sit at 10. Get a little bit of food back. Golden Bell. Gain a random Grog card every time 4 Grog cards are used. What? That's so good for us. I've never even seen this relic before. I've literally never seen that relic. And you know how much I've played this game. Tavern's Linebreaker. I mean, normally I wouldn't take it. But it's already enhanced. And we could do something new. I'm open to doing new stuff. It does technically benefit from all the Grog cards being played on it. Choose a card to enhance. More steel would be really nice. But I think we need to do the Tribal Merchant so that it is free. So that little bit of extra mana will definitely come in handy. Quite a lot. I wish I had the steel for that. I don't. So I'm going to play pretty much everything just on top here. We've got 1 mana to spare. I could free placement them, but then my thing would be on cooldown. And oh dear. Right, well, this is interesting. I got a lot of... Can I actually stop them from blowing up our wall? No, it's not going to happen. Theoretically, we could. Dude, it's going to proc. I'm going to get more Grog. No, I should really just be using hotkeys for this. I don't have to keep finding the spot every time, but whatever. Wait, he lives. What? I didn't even know he was possible. That was possible. What? They can survive that if there aren't more explosions? That's some horseshit. Well, I'm just gonna play him out. Let's see what happens. They are relatively tanky. And everything I did up top, all that work, gone. Completely gone. Well, we know what to do here, at the very least. Like it even more. So what are these at now? 19, 22s. I can work with that. Oh my god, they're so fast too. What? Excuse me? How many damage procs do they do against him? They attack so fast. That is busted. Holy crap. Why is that possible? Well, I think it might be time to push it. I should probably save up top here. Probably. Just so that I don't lose horrifically. Or rather, so I don't take extra damage that I don't need to take. That's neat. I like that. Kill those pesky archers. I could have done this slightly better, but... Alright, you ready for this? Let's kill these guys. I'm gonna proc it again. Oh, it's so dumb. I'd have to be careful not to nuke my own dudes. I've capped. Oh my gosh, they have 11 speed. Wait, I thought it capped out at 8 speed. The heck? Okay, let's pop these guys' shields so that we can stomp through. I'm gonna proc it again. Well, I mean... This is excessive. I better just back up to 10. And then probably just call it there. This thing is strong. There's no limit on their damage. Look at this. Oh my goodness, that's so... I was sleeping on this unit, thinking it was not very good. It just needed the right thing to enable it. We do really need more mana. Definitely not the Lone Wolf Pipe. Do not lose mana. Gain 1 minute. Can only gain food. I like gaining food. It's funny, at this on release, I was always like, food, I don't need food. Lower difficulties, absolutely did not need food. Higher difficulties, you want the food. The rest site probably doesn't matter for us. Caltrops. Mental Onslaught is incredible for us. That pairs very well. I'm actually just going to take the heal. I don't need another relic, to be honest. Like, look at this. This is insane. Okay, I could drop the letter off, but then I don't get to put him into the wacky lab. But I do need to thin our deck out here. Oh, this is really cruel. Everything I want is all on a single line here. There's no way around that. Look at this string of events, too. How badly do I want to drop the litter off this turn? Or this chapter, I should say. I mean, I don't get much else after that wacky lab. And these things are already strong enough, I don't really need to. I guess I should focus on the shops, after all. We'll go this way. Get the shop, get the enhancement. Danger Battle shop. Seems pretty good. I could also do an event over here and hope for something good. It could become a wacky lab. Any of these events could become wacky labs. Well, I have this, but I have no way to really proc it. Which is the downside. It will do a reasonable job. I just have no way to give it drunk this turn. I had gotten any kind of grog generation. How fast are these guys? 2. These guys are also 2. I think we just focus on top. And maybe just... Oh no, that thing has such long range. That's okay. Wow, I didn't get any grog generation again, huh? That is mildly unfortunate. I think we're fine up top. Also, I want to save my free placement because it will be very important later. Not getting any grog to proc. What? Why hit me in the face twice? I've got a unit right here. That's so rude. Well, I have to do some stuff here, some shenanigans. I think there's no reason not. Yeah, there's no reason to do it, to be honest. Alright, so I just want to have my hands as empty as possible when I go... I guess it doesn't matter that much, but... This... Well... That's fine. Because, what do we want to buff? Oh, I should have done this first. Well, we're probably going to fill our hand again before the end of this. So... Is this the most efficient way? Probably not. 20 damage. Why did that kill that unit? Oh, that wasn't my unit. That was their unit. Well, okay. I'm just using it to kind of free up. slot since they don't have anything for me to kill. Well, this is definitely a way to play. So, like, in theory, doesn't matter. Can I just do this? Will I out damage my how much health I get? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, let's get it to 10 and then we'll just call it good enough. Yeah, I think that's good enough. That's just a wee bit of damage. No, I can start killing these guys, I guess. They're not going to contribute. Okay, I got it to 10. Then their turn. Shoot them. Win. Nice. Another mental onslaught. Another brewery patrolman is very good for us. That was another mental onslaught. Both are... Gain 5 steel each time a Grog card is used. Infinite steel. Not that I need it. If I ever got something that scaled off of steel, this would be amazing. But until then... what are the odds that I get something that actually super needs it? These give me immediate value. I think I even just take another mental onslaught. Although it'd be nice if it was enhanced. Another way just to be able to proc our Cask of Eternity is probably the best thing to do. But it is expensive. It's 2 mana, man. Let's get the steel numbers up, because big number is good. And it could allow us... Hey, 80 gold, claim 1 random relic. Okay. Well. Goodbye, miners. They became... a tribal chief and a tribal merchant. Well, okay. Tribal chief is not that useful to us, but... Consume 30 health and obtain the relic golden pill. Grant 1 attack damage to ally units when an ally commander's health is below half. No, thank you. Just +1. If it was like double your attack, hell yeah, I would. +1 now. Not that interested. We did not get a very good hand here. I can... I play this slowly. I probably should have played this first, but whatever. Ooh, oh man, I really should have played that first, huh? It's fine. We don't need to play this turn. I'm going to slow this down so that we can do this. I want 3, 2... Oh, I should have played this first. Miss out on a 2-3. What are you shooting at over here? You madman? Well, at least I can do this. Well, I can get a lot of HP. Right, every time I do that, I may as well play this. Murder? 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 I'm actually 1 short. Well, actually, that's for the best. Because we can just win the combat. Completely procced for the Cask of Eternity and the Golden Bell. That's neat. Tribal Migrant. I mean, we do have a tribal thing going on here. We have a very strange deck. Strategic Resource is also a very solid pick. Especially if we're going to be getting a lot of steel. Grant drunk to units on the battlefield 50 times. Griffin Rider. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Usually tactics card 20. War Treaty would also be good, but it's not enhanced. A Griffin Rider would be perfect in this deck. We're going to get that very quickly here. Let's drop the letter off, so that way we at least... Do I want the gold or... No, legendary is always better. Witch's Necklace. You have... Okay. Most of the time, it won't matter. But there, I can see some worlds where the Witch's Necklace will actually be really clutch. Gain 2 random Grog cards. Each time you use this card, its steal decreases by 10. I think I want to remove a card for sure. There's really no reason not to. We have so much steel generation going already. Oh, I can't afford it if I do that. Well, Tribal Migrant? Nah. Card draw very cheaply. I think that's worthwhile. Let's also enhance. I mean, gain 10 steel each time a Grog card is used. Oh my good lord. Not really our win condition right now. This is not enhanced. Wow. There's so many good things to enhance here. I really hope there's a wacky lab or multiple in chapter 3, because there's some shenanigans we can do. Let's take the toy lever. That gives us more refreshes to kind of dig for something that we really want as a reward. Well, this is pretty decent. I can't complain about this. Behold. Play this. But where this goes doesn't really matter. Make sure to get that set in my hand. Let's kill these guys. Or almost kill them, I should say. Oh, I could have played Mental Onslaught to just kill them all anyways, but that's fine. Because now... we are going to just... not have enough? I'm a fool, apparently? Alright, well... I had the perfect solution to these knights, and then I just didn't do it. Oh. Well, okay. We won. Oh, all the cards in the future will be enhanced? Okay. Which means I should just refresh these. Because they will become back enhanced? Oh, yeah. Oh my god, yes. That's so good, actually. With our combination, if we can actually play all of our cards out before winning, that will just be incredible. Okay, good enough for me. Rhino event or danger battle? Let's do a danger battle because events quite often require gold and we don't have any gold remaining. And I want to see how well this works. So this will proc our cask. I have to be a little bit careful about my hand being empty. Okay. I can't. I placed them too close. It's really annoying to position this. This will proc the cask again. Great. Now, here's a question. They don't really need any attack speed anymore, so let's start buffing these ones. And start capturing this. I'm gonna be just a little bit short. No, I'm not. We've got just enough to go infinite. Alright. No, that's ours. So I could actually start buffing that. Why not? I really wish I could have been able to play a base card before this to build up our steel during all this. I didn't quite go infinite. Also, I had... Oh, he almost got one shot. Almost. Which I can now easily do the total solar eclipse. But actually I shouldn't play that because I am set and ready for next combat. Grant the flame immunity. You know what we're about to fight against? A dragon that does a lot of fire. I'm okay with that. What cards do we get here? Tavern Keeper. That will actually just flood us with it. Mass Ambush. We don't need because we have our commander already. Oh, Steelbringer. That's really good. Good. It ignores defenses. It's really the main draw. But I can forge it into... We got a quite powerful long-ranged unit that ignores defenses. And I can buff it to hell. And we can claim our drunk reward, actually. Can I do that now? I can. Oh, perfect. Then I can enhance our Griffin Rider right away. So now, as long as we draw a good unit and any kind of Grog proc, anything that can proc our Grog Cask of Eternity, we will pretty much be set always. Well, this does work. I just need to empty my hand just slightly. And then I can do this. Huzzah! And now these griffins are getting 3 times the bonuses from these. So if we just do a little tiny bit of this, let's actually start killing the ones on top because they're more annoying. These are already 1268s with 8 attack speed. Well, I may as well start buffing these guys' attack speeds. Damage should definitely keep going on the griffin. Attack speed doesn't matter. Now, these are all going to burn to his fire. So it's a little bit excessive to do this. But that's... but it is fun. Okay, they're at max attack speed now. Those things are dead. What I can do is actually start killing these. If need be. Which is kind of amusing. These things are... They have 98 health. And their attacks... This is why I wanted to have an infinite deck with griffins. Because it's just absurd. I do not need to be doing this much, but I would like to kill that top one this turn, preferably. And nothing here really matters, so I'm just gonna go until we can get some more venomous. And hopefully test... Well, it's only I got 20 more HP. Let's just do this quickly. And then, there you go. So now let's get us up to 10. So we can easily proc it again in the future. These griffins have 84 attack. Cool. And they're all dead. Just like that. That is a-okay. Now, imagine if I had the... base card. That would have been incredible. But alas, I did not. I can proc Brew again. Then I can't play Tavern Breaker at the same time because I just wasted 1 mana for no reason. I do need to kill these guys though, so I guess next best thing is playing this. Doing this. This is technically free to do this. There's no point in playing that right now. Okay, but this lets us deal with this stuff. Lets us deal with everything, to be honest. Since not bad. But now these things are going to be beastly. I may as well get that on my deck, I guess. 1555, and they've got 8 attack speed. And they ignore defense, and their buffs are all gone. Just like that. Well, that is how it goes, I guess. I didn't save steel for the brewery. And I don't have any... Oh wow, leave no trace. That's neat. Not that it really matters much. These guys are piercing, which is kind of concerning. I can do 2 damage to everybody? Yeah, wow. I can probably shoot them. In the back. Nice. Good enough. No, he one-shot all of them! Okay, I didn't expect that to happen. Ah, hey, you finally showed up. Welcome. That's fine. Our hand is empty now. You know, this does definitely take a while. That's the only real downside. Where it's just a whole lot of playing the same buffs. Oh shit, I just hit my own dudes with Snake Venom. Snake Liqueur. And then he just like removes our buffs in 3 turns anyways, but I think we'll just win in 3 turns. It won't really matter. Oh my goodness. Well, that is a lot of venom. Yeah, what are these guys' stats at? They're at 8 attack speed already, so I should give them to these guys instead. However, I can give them the attack. This is so excessive and would be better suited to really any other unit. I need to start hurting my own units just to proc this again. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I don't feel like sitting here. I'm buffing that more and more and more. One thing I am curious about though is, well, I didn't get what I wanted. Because can I use... Oh, I can use it on my hero, so I can buff my hero, my commander's stats now. That's why Tavern Rules is so good. Because it allows us to buff our own commander's attack powers, which normally you can't do with Grog. Well, our Cask is ready to go in the future. And we won very easily. Red Notice. While it would be good I mean, I'd get more Griffin Riders. I'd get more Tavern Breakers. Would I rather just money? Or would I rather just mana? I think we have enough mana. 4 is good enough. Heavy Drinker. He could become gigantic in terms of HP. So every single buff would give him 10 health. Normally that's not that good, but when you can go like basically infinite. However, Pull Teeth is kind of what we really need. It's the ability to dig through our deck. Get mana draw cards. Ah, let's do the Heavy Drinker. Why not? We get 3 of them too, because of the red letter. I'm going to continue to heal. I want to keep our 160 max HP. Because our shenanigans can get us killed in the hidden chapter boss. So we want to go here, 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 here. We can't really afford the shop very much, but we can do this route. I could also go down, but I get more doing this. Alright, seems fine. Let's go, not overthink it. Ooh. Dirty, dirty. Cause now it procs everything. Well, I'm gonna work on killing those first. And we will just start spam placing buffs. May as well just set this up for later. Oh, look how fast they can shoot. Oh, I love it. The Griffin Rider has always brought me great joy. I don't really have a great way to... this is fine. Oh, they summoned a lot of dudes, huh? I don't have steel. I'm a little bit short on making this amazing, but oh well. Okay, you're just gonna turn around and hit that barricade? You do you, dude. Our Griffin Riders will just win us the game. Military Arts plus Tribal Migrant. I mean... this can be good. Let's be greedy. Look for something cool like Hurling Insults. Hell yeah! Yes. Double our attack damage or our drunk units. You better believe I want that. I mean, Griffin Riders are just so much cooler than the Tavern Line Breakers. One more unit means 3 times more stuff gets applied to them. Grant Volatile? Sure, that's fine. If I draw them, I'm probably playing it. Let's be honest. Speaking of, let's draw a card just in case. I didn't get any Grog cards this time around, but I'll play this up top. No real point in doing that, so we will just play it pretty basically. The trumpet is definitely a nice start to things. +2 attack. Them hurting that is probably fine, barring that we can get our brew going. Frig, oh wait, no, this works out. This works out fine. Behold. Ta-da! Oh yeah, I probably should have done this first. Oh well. Hopefully I don't get punished too much for this. Because I could have had more brew cards in our hand. I do get punished for it because I didn't go infinite. I don't need to go infinite. I need to forget. I need to remember that it's really, really good regardless. Well, hurling insults is probably the way to go. Yeah. It doesn't need to be. Let's take the bandage for the hidden chapter boss. Obviously, we don't need it now. But that 10 HP can make the difference. All the difference. Plus, this can all explode. Which would be bad. Military arts is pretty decent. Do I want to draw first or yeah. Because I can't spend the steel to get 3 cards anyways if I enhance it. This is already enhanced, so I guess I gained nothing by doing that. I guess there's no reason not to total solar eclipse this turn. And we will just buff the hell out of these. I'm going to proc our cask. And now I just buff. That's a lot of attack increases, which I don't need. Because they're already maxed out. This will let us go infinite. Although most of it is not that useful. So much attack speed. I want the other buffs, please. That's a lot of venom. A lot of snakes. Look at all those attack buffs. Now we're talking. No, that was the wrong one. Off by 1. That was also off by 1. Oops, a daisy. I'm pretending it matters. I think we're just gonna win, like, immediately here. So we should probably focus on killing their dudes so they don't distract us from our victory. And we will just get close to 10 here. Okay, that's good enough. Please don't do 20 damage to everybody, that would be criminal. Alright, deleted him. Eliminated. Man, some good stuff. Another Griffin Rider. We don't need the attack buff, that's for sure. We got Grog for that. Another Griffin Rider, that's fantastic. The Ring of Arrows, I don't want that trash. Get that shit out of my deck. Man. Well. Let's put the other Griffin Riders in, maybe. Reducing his mana by 1 would be really good. Reducing its health doesn't matter. Because we are almost certainly going to buff it to hell. Move to any node of your choice. Well, there's really no reason for me to skip. So this comes at a pretty lousy time. I'm just gonna go forward as normal. Instantly kill chance. Oh yeah. Yeah. Especially when we have so many attack speed increases. As if we weren't doing enough damage already. Well, they have nothing, huh? I also have nothing to start this off with. So I'm just gonna play it slow. Sure, I could have replaced the alt to deal damage, but where's the fun in that? I can do it now, actually. What are these? Stillbringers? Cool. I guess there's no point in... There is a point in that. I want my Griffin Riders somewhere where they can get buffed and also probably buff other things nearby. Heavy Drinker? Oh, if I put them right underneath. Behold. I'm just going to use the Mana Stone so we have more space in our hand. Does that make sense? Alright, here goes. No. 5. Thank you. Let's just kill these up top. Easy peasy. Oh, it's so disgustingly good. So these already have 55 HP, and these already have 61 and 28. We don't really have to go much farther than this. So let me just... get our thing up to... I'm sacrificing damage just to get my Cask up to 10 again. 40 damage. 8 attack speed. Ah, deleted. It's so stupid. It's so great. Trench. Do I want a trench? We'll get 2 trenches. That's actually really good for the final boss. Because I can put... if you free placement in the right place... I know that sounds weird. You can get a trench down like right beside the final boss. Do I get to pick what kind of card I remove? What would I like to remove? I mean, probably just a minor, right? Get rid of the top tribal chief since it actually does nothing for us. It does nothing for us. Alright, Wacky Lab, we get one more chance here. Duplicate into 10 copies. I don't need 10 copies of it. Fuck it. Alright. Flight of the Griffins. Probably want Mental Onslaught to be increased, maybe. Because that is just really good in many situations. Doing triple damage to everything for these Chapter 3 bosses is just a lifesaver quite a lot of the time. There is a real chance that all we get is a bunch of Griffins and no Grog, and then we soft lock. Luckily, we did not. Oh, I didn't get any Grog. But, hey, look at that! We got 3 of them. So the Witch's Necklace made them all 0 cost. Neato. This won't be very good right now, but I can do it. I'll save that. And we might take damage. Let's use the bandage now. We probably won't take very much damage in this fight. This is the easier of the two. Well, now we've got our proc. We've got everything we need to make this happen. I should probably put them up in the middle here. Play our steel. Just clear our hand out, even though it's mana inefficient. I can also, it doesn't actually boost my... Does this boost my attack? It doesn't? It just makes me drunk. It doesn't actually boost my stats. That's kind of sad. Don't worry, we will have more than enough Grog to make everybody super powerful here. I won't have to... We'll just start doing the second half of these guys afterward. Okay. And then he should just go over there and win for us. That is so much damage already. These, yeah, they're all maxed out on attack speed. So I should start buffing these ones or these ones. Oh my goodness. Now, I don't have to do this many buffs, but you must understand. Big number, good. And there's always that desire to be like, how far can you go? In this case, the answer is I could go to, you know, the damage cap, but it would just take forever. Wait. Now, Tavern Rules said ally commander. Normally I can't grog an enemy commander. Does it apply to both? Is that nonsense? Alright, I'm just gonna end there. We are... Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're more than good enough. Well, hello. They all cost 0 again. Because of course they do. Unfortunately, I don't have... anything to go with. Wow, I got a rain of arrows. Isn't that cool, guys? Wow. Uh oh, I shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have done that. They're gonna clone those 60 HP dudes. Yep. With area damage. Great. I also, once again, did not draw any kind of drunk, any kind of grog. This is the downside. This is truly the downside to what we have done. Nothing I have is actually drunk yet. And this is how we lose. By not getting a single grog card. Finally, okay. No, actually I didn't get any. Hello? Please? Game? This is awful. I should not have added 10 of these to my deck. Okay, now I'm in don't die mode, I guess. Naturally. At least these are area damage. Hold them off, will you? Well. A lot of Griffin Riders. I finally got it. Okay, we're good now. We are finally good to go. We are now virtually indestructible. But we are going to have to do a lot of work here to kill everything. Let's get 2 random grog cards a turn. That will ensure... Oh, I think I need to play this just to get out of my hand. I'm not going to get... Alright, maybe? I'm not going to have enough grog here. I'm not. I'm going to be 1 short. Uh-oh. Well... Next turn, I'm guaranteed to have enough, at least. So all I have to do is not die this turn. I definitely want the damage buff, and I guess the snake liquor. I need to get things out of my hand. Luckily, all my griffins are still standing here. I'm going to do this so that I can clear my hand. And then, we begin buffing. Okay. And killing. We've got a lot of killing to do. And now our hand's completely empty. And with the help of the bell, we are guaranteed to be able to go infinite. It's just gonna take a while. The buffs are taking a noticeable amount of time to apply. Okay. Now, if we don't do this, unfortunately, we will die, so I kind of have to actually greed this. Attack speed, we can do... Nope, not that! No, I'm a fool! I'm such an idiot. I killed some of them. I don't think it's gonna matter. I mean, 71, 51, 71, 41. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be just fine. It's just gonna take a little while for them to mow through everything. But it's gonna look awesome. You have no idea how cool this is gonna look. Alright, well... I wish there was like some kind of detection that would be like, okay, you win. You win. You don't need to do the rest of this if you don't want to, but I guess that would be kind of anti-fun, huh? What are we at? 100? Oh my goodness. I mean, everything's already maxed out on attack speed. It was really just the damage and the health that matter. What's a trench at? Only 83. It doesn't go up nearly as fast as the other stuff naturally. Dude, it takes so long for it to apply the effects. I'm gonna start killing these archers because they're actually the bigger threats. They can shoot me from a range. Then again, there's really not much threat when I've got this much HP. These guys do, you know, 14 damage a hit. Okay, they're not gonna have any chance to kill us. Let's be honest. I'm not getting the greatest RNG for applying these. Kaboom! Dude, if we had a war treaty in this... Look how much steel we have now. I don't think we're ever going to need steel again. I really want to see them just mow everything down. Okay, let's get to 10 and just call it good. Guys, you can have... no, I really don't want to buff them. Okay, we're at 10. Let's go. I'm still taking damage. Oh my god. Well... On one hand... We can still go infinite here. So there's that. That was absolutely wild looking. We just need to get back up to 6. Or not 6, a 10. Why did I say 6? Because I guess I was pressing the 6 key. Okay, good enough. Full speed. Well, sure. Not that it really matters. Let's just go. Kill everything. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. I did take a lot of damage from that for no good reason. Well, we just had really bad draws. Plus 1 mana. We don't need card choices anymore. Let's pull Teeth in case that happens again. Although it's less pressing in the final combat. I can't actually rest at this site. Right? Yeah, no. But I can enhance a card. Maybe I make this free. Because we're going to want to be playing that a lot. And... well, neither of these do anything in this particular combat. It would be cool if it added spider webs to the enemy commander, just for funsies, but... Oh, we drew this to start with. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh, this is like... such an amazing start. What's he gonna do? He's gonna just do 5 damage to us? Dude, this is perfect. We're just gonna deal 500 damage to him on the first turn. Well... Alright. We got a bajillion steel. Let's just do this. I need to God damn it. Getting a lot of, Wait, can I do them on the enemy... I can do them on the enemy boss! I don't even need to worry about it. I don't need to hurt my own units. It's really convenient. Also, he gets drunk, which means he'll take extra damage. Taking 6 damage a shot now. He'll take 50% more damage from our griffins. That is wild. Fortunately, there's no way to make them strong enough to survive the annihilation at the halfway point. I do just need to make sure that I don't undershoot this. If he survives just above 500 HP, it would be really bad. I think this will be plenty good enough. I'll just leave it at that. And they will go blah 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 blah. Oh, wait, one shot the entire 1,000 before it could kill everything? I've never done that before. The best I've done is 2 turns. It killed the... I have a turtle in 1 turn with griffins. Oh, that's so good. Also a little disappointed because I was expecting a much harder fight. Not much harder. That's an exaggeration. Because you can potentially buff them so they have tons of attack, and then they use the ability that kills one of them and deals damage to your enemy your commander based on how much attack they did. So if they had 200 attack, it would do 200 damage to your commander and you just die. But obviously we didn't get that far. Wow, that was a run. That was absolutely correct. The amount of synergy in here is just insane. We didn't... The 10 Griffin Riders was silly. Not necessary. But it was cool. That I can't deny that is pretty awesome. Cask of Eternity, very, very good. And we got a new relic that I'd never seen before too, the Golden Bell. At least I don't remember ever seeing it. We got 1 billion steel, which could have made Smith Family Tree also massive. We had over 500 steel in one of those fights. So these would have been like gain 3 attack for every 10 steel you held. Would have gained 150 attack, area damage, something like that. That would be pretty good. The whole deck is just full of amazing cards and combos. Tavern's Linebreaker? What? I didn't know. Like, I've seen Piercing proc multiple times before, and I found that kind of weird. But the Charge? I've never seen it proc like that on the enemy commander. Or just chunked him down. Way more than it probably should have. Because they only really should have hit twice each. But it looked like a lot more than that. Maybe it wasn't that much more, but because they were quite a bit buffed, but even so. Yeah, very good. Heavy Drinker, we didn't really get to see, but again, amazing synergy. So, we had more win conditions than we knew what to do with. I'll see you guys next time.